I own some of the best BTD accounts that you've ever seen, and it's not even a joke. My main itself already has 700 million medallions, a bunch of global badges, a bunch of in fact, all prestige badges. I also have my alt account where I did the world record 60 million global, 40 million prestige, 92% wins, only top badges on it. And now I'm going to showcase to you guys one of the best legit win rate accounts that you've ever seen. We're going to be playing some speed bonanza, boosts only, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how it is that I get so many wins and so few losses. Let's get right into it. Here we are on the Scarlet Demon account. One of my favorite game modes here, speed bonanza, boosts only. We're restricted to red hot spikes, tower boost, and balloon boost, but it is indeed speed bonanza. You guys may hear a lot of my crowing sounds throughout this video. I'm sorry, but yeah, I will be live commenting this for once. This is why I usually post commentate speed bonanza games. You're gonna be hearing a lot of tapping sounds probably through my mic. I apologize for that in advance, just my mic being my mic. But yeah, basically what we want to do here, heli farm Cobra, you guys should know this trial already. The point is that we micro helis to make a ton of money and then rush with the Cobra super early to get super quick and honestly very easy wins against literally anyone. And since we don't really care about going late game, going for a tower boost here is not bad at all. It enables us to defend those pings for one, and for two, it enables us to pop the AI balloons as fast as possible to make the round ends as quickly as possible. That's called anti-stalling, and it's really important when going up against strategies that outlast you where you're supposed to play aggressive, right? Also, I shouldn't have went for that downdraft. That's because I'm live commentating this, but it does help with the defend. I should have went for a plantation first. That's my bad, but we'll be fine still. I'm just going to boost here again. That's okay to do. He's rushing a whole lot. That's honestly okay. I'm $4 off. That's such a shame. But yeah, we afford our heli micro eventually. We're able to go for this heli. I know this is looking a bit close defense-wise, but trust the process. We're good here. We're going to go for some yellows. We're going to balloon boost them too. Here's Ace, of course. What people believe to be the counter to heli farm Cobra, really it's not the case. But anyway, I'm just going to be sending a lead here, even two of them in fact. And we're going to keep microing until we can go for our facility. Very usual plays here, nothing too out of the ordinary going on. He did go for his flash bomb, of course, that's normal to be expected. Don't worry, this does defend. I know it looks a bit sketch, but we're good. I'm going to go for more Cobras so I can send region leads into region rainbows, of course. This is a very usual, typical layered rush against Ninja Farm Ace. He's going to be boosting it as well. That's fair to do. He might be even dead here. Yeah, he is. All right, cool. So yeah, of course, Ninja Farm Ace should typically counter heli farm Cobra in this arena, but it doesn't count on me. Let's move on to the next one. So here he is again, same guy. And yeah, obviously Ninja Farm Ace should be a very easy counter to heli farm Cobra in general, because what it requires, heli farm Cobra, is a very high micro speed, because you make money off of heli micro, right? And basically the faster your micro is, the more money you're going to make. Obviously map length also matters a lot to make your rushes more efficient, because the shorter the map is, the less time they have to react, and the less map their defense covers. So of course that's why it's important to ready up on short maps when you're going to go heli farm Cobra. I'm not afraid to go strategies that outlast Ninja Farm Ace, like Ninja Farm Super here, but it's kind of boring to do that, so I just choose not to most of the time. I choose to go heli farm Cobra and beat Ninja Farm Ace with aggro instead, because I simply find it more interesting. I could not go through that trouble and just be going Ninja Farm Super here, and it would be a very easy win, but I don't exactly enjoy doing that. It's kind of boring. Not to mention, ultimately, if you go something like a heli farm Cobra, I'm not exactly safe from choking to a rush of some sort. So that's why it's honestly low-key the safer play. And it's also the less boring one at that, so that's why I rather go for that. Here I'm just gonna try to defend this. This is, okay, he's gonna make it complicated for me. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to do this, that, boost. Quickly stay on my heli for a sec without selling. Make sure to micro it here for a bit. There we go. And now I can go for some balloon boost yellows and start finally microing the proper spot. He goes for the ODS right off the bat. And now we're just gonna heli micro. Usual stuff here. We're gonna send the double lead. He balloon boosts yellows. I'm just gonna double rotors. Don't worry, we're gonna sell those later. I don't understand exactly why he sends them. Like, I'm just gonna sell this one right off the bat, and then now what, right? I'm gonna go for a facility. There we go. And now we're gonna do the usual layered rush when we have the money for it. The one that we did on Space Station, the same one. I'm gonna go for more Cobras. There we go. Oh my god, that one's not an offensive push. That explains it. Okay, well, he luckily doesn't go for the facility yet. So that means that he's not gonna have enough money to defend UMGs when I do send them, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be balloon boosting the Region Rainbow Rush that I'm doing right now. And he looks like he wants to Sabo and Greed, but that should not work out. He should be dying from it because he's off boost and it's going to regen too hard. So he does go for multiple of the S's, but by that point I can already send UMGs at him. And that's a huge problem for him. I'm going to send mobs on top as well, right? To make sure that he has to GZ early. It's round 13, so he's going to get his money up very fast, but that's alright. He does boost again. I'm going to send regen leads on top just to make sure that he struggles popping those mobs and is forced into a GZ. I'm going to be balloon boosting again to make sure the CMGs go through the end faster, and he is indeed dead to the mob rush because he did not GZ in time since he was too busy gridding for his factory and stuff. So GG's to him. Let's move on to the next. Alright, and here's Arca. This is another Ninja Farm Ace player. On Ghostly Coast, though, I'm guaranteed to win. He just disconnects. He doesn't want to play me anymore. I've played him too much today. Alright, whatever. Let's just move on. Is this really the only gun we're going to play in today's video? Whatever. If we get a map that's too long, I'm just going to be going Ninja Farm Super. If he readies up here, I'll even go Ninja Farm Super. I'm going to make it boring. I know. But I'm not trying to risk my 96%. This is actually 96. I know it says 95, but it counts an extra loss when you enter the lobby. Like, to the game, they're registering this as 276, 276.12, when really it's 276.11. He does skip cards, of course. The map's too short to his liking. We get Super Monkey Lane. I'm not going to be boring. I'm going to go Heli Farm Cobra here for sure. He readies up. He's definitely going Ninja Farm Ace again, but that's alright. I'm going to be, of course, Spike in the beginning, attempting to anti-stall, although it's inconsistent when you're going against people who max send. This should anti-stall, actually. Yeah, nice. It barely does. Okay, great. So we're going to get some degree of anti-stall. It's better than, like, stalled round anyway, so we're just going to be going for tower boost here to make sure that we anti-stall this round as well. Of course, he forces the boost, but I don't think there's really a point to doing that. You should just keep your money and maybe send a few pinks, nothing extra, and when you see them boost, you should just, like, stop going for any sense. Like, the way he chooses to play this, in my opinion, by sending, like, a lot of blues and stuff is rather dumb. And, like, balloon boosting this, I don't think this is worth it. Because I can just boost here, and now what, right? Like, I'm just gonna go for this heli. And when you're done, I just go for this, and yeah, there we go, secured. Granted, it does make me struggle a little bit, and it does force the Razor Rotors, but it's not that big of a deal, really. I'm just gonna go for this. Balloon boost, yellows, he's gonna tower boost, actually. Wow, that's interesting. He should not be doing that, but does balloon boost here, okay. Well, fact of the matter is I just do this, and then I do this, I do this, I do this. And we have our balloon boost back at this point. We're going to be sending, of course. And, like, now what, right? Like, he's just dead here, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, like, don't tower boost so early. That's not a good idea. He had way too many farms, too. He greeted so hard. Like, do not do that. You're trying to win. Just go for a defend. I don't know, man. Anyway, let's move on. Like, the main problem of the Ninja Farm Ace player from earlier, right, is that he just rather getting farms and die instead of defending and get decent farms and survive. Like, the logic doesn't make sense here. But yeah, just gonna keep going for our usual Hey Farm Cobra. He skips Yin Yang, actually, and we get Concrete Alley instead. No thanks, this is a terrible map to micro on. Get Snowfall, though, which is already a little bit better. It does require me to drag way up, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just going to slow my micro down by a tiny little bit, but it's going to be okay ultimately, right? So what I expect from this guy, definitely not Heliform Cobra. If he's going something with Heli in it, it's definitely passive, like Heliform Ace. Or just Ninja Eco also, that was also one of the options that I considered. Absolutely not. I was betting Ninja Farm Ace mostly, but like a lot of people choose to play Astra and it doesn't work out against me because, I mean, I just go Heliform Cobra and you lose. Because that's how it works around here. Anyway, if you're wondering, the few losses that I do get on this account, they're usually me just choking stupidly because I do that sometimes. But I do it just so rarely that it happens like 4% of the games, right? Like, for example, earlier today, I choked my, like, how much? I think it was like 35 or something win streak. Honestly, in Boost Only Speed Bonanza, it's pretty usual for me to get around 40. 36 is actually rather low by my standards, but I'm not trying to be pretentious or anything here. Like, seriously, it's just my average. Like, the stats are there. It's difficult to deny at this point. But yeah, I did choke a win streak because of Eco, actually. The same thing that you're seeing here, but it was Ice Flow, so it's excusable. This is the Razor Rotors. This is what we need to upgrade, or sorry, to lock in place. This is also what we need to lock in place now, because he did Balloon Boost Yellows at me. Oh, this is on Pursuit. Whatever, it'll do. It'll do for now. It's at least better than Fellow Touch for the time being. Granted, it's not perfect at all, but yeah, I'm just gonna go for the facility here, not worry too much. And then I'm gonna want to send a lead first, then build more Cobras, Balloon Boost, some Region Rainbows, and there we go. This should be enough here to kill, I think. Definitely looks like it so far. Is it though? Oh yeah, it's regrowing. Yeah, it's regrowing very hard. He's dead from this. Okay. Well, I'm still microing just in case there's somehow screen lag, but yeah, he does die. Alright, cool. So yeah, GG's to this guy. Let's move on to the next game. Obviously, Eco does not work in this arena. You're looking for a counter to Heliform Cobra. You run Heliform Ace and Ninja Farm Ace, nothing else works. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, here's him. Guess we're going up against him. Anyway, so if you're wondering why Heliform Ace works in this arena, it's basically just Heliform Cobra, but you have Ace instead. I mean, you're about to say thank you, but that's really all it is. You play the exact same as Heliform Cobra, except that you have Ace as a third. So what you do is that you just get up farms, and you keep Helimicroing, and you keep getting up farms, and then you just defend DMGs with GZ, and then Heliform Cobra cannot do much. Now, the reason why this doesn't work in Span with powers, Speed Bonanza with powers, right? It's because you just have the activated abilities, and when you cannot, first of all, you cannot like get up infinite money against the activated abilities because, you know, Support Chinook, which is the Heli Micro ability, is, guess what, an ability. So it does allow you to kind of drain the Heli farms with the activated for a little bit. You just use them twice. And on top of that, usually what we do is, as the Cobra player, you just bring, what's it called, Turbo Mobs, and then you just Turbo Mobs 2 ZMGs and you deactivate when they start attempting to GZ, and then the Heliform Ace player just loses. Now, of course, you do not have deactivated abilities in Boost Only because, well, guess what, it's Boost Only. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, you don't have deactivated abilities in this arena, so Heliform Ace does work. But for people without micro, they usually just do this kind of Ninja Farm Ace stuff, and it doesn't work out as efficiently as Heli would if they actually knew how to micro. But sadly, most people cannot do that, and that's why I ended up just winning so much, really. He's probably not afraid to boost if I send some rainbows. First, I'm going to go for a facility because I have too much money on my hands. And there we go, going to send some. Of course, keep microing while we send. That's the iPad trick. And yep, he does go down. Nice, I love to see it. Didn't even have to balloon boost. I didn't want to because then he just tower boosts and it's kind of wasted. But yeah, GG's to this guy. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here's Gone Oliveira. And this is probably not like, oh, this guy's in France? He VPN'd, okay, yeah, he VPN'd. He was in Portugal and Brazil before. It's probably Brazilian, which would explain a lot. I don't know why he's in France right now, because he's not getting the top badge there, but, you know. We're top 10 prestige now, yo! Because, yeah, as you guys can probably see, we're getting a lot of wins in very, very fast. This is actually a very, very good grinding game mode. Because the best strat there, well, I mean, here I'm just going to be going into farm super, not ace. But, yeah. I expect Ninja Farm Ace from this guy, and then he's just going to cry about it when he sees Super and Surrender. Or play it out and just lose round 30 stupidly, because Ace does not outlast Super, obviously enough. But yeah, I do expect him to ready up here. It's usually a bad idea, because you're just guaranteeing yourself a Ninja Farm Super mirror against me. And doing that is not the smartest play, because I'm also, turns out, a very good Ninja Farm Super player in Speed Bonanza. So yeah, of course, he does spike in the beginning. I don't like doing that, because if your opponent is running aggro, you might want to spike leads. Granted, he probably, yeah, he's running Ninja. I expect Ace, honestly. I don't expect this guy to run Super. If he does, we're going to get some Super Monkey late game. I guess you guys would like to see that. But yeah, I'm just going to be sending a few pings here, force a double shot, and just chill. I'm just going to keep farming pretty much, right? And I'm going to keep making them leak some lives. Force double shot eventually, I suppose. And yeah, it's pretty much the plan here. I guess I can move this farmer so that I can fit all 4 farms. There we go. Because yeah, you can fit 4 farms here if you're precise enough. Bloon boosts some blacks, that's okay. Just going to get up my double shot and we're done with the defense. He's keeping on sending, which really doesn't do much. Like, the double shot is going to start catching up, and that's pretty much about it. Like, yeah, it's defense, he stops sending, cool. So yeah, a Bloon boost for $650 of defense, and you're both good ninja, and it's going to go late game. That's pretty stupid to do. You do want to save your Bloon boosts and your tower boosts for the late game, absolutely all of them. They're all worth the keep, because they all have some form of a use in the late game, right? And yeah, here we'll just go for the facility, because we can sell our farms into it. He does tower boost, that's great for us. It's one less boost that he has for the late game, of course. If he does want to go late game, which appears that he does, but I really don't see the point in that. I'm just gonna go for some more yellows, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much the main idea. I'm gonna go for this on last. Should be enough to defend, yeah. And does he even defend these? I think he does, yeah. He went for the Jitsu. He should be good at this point. He does leak a bit, but it won't be enough to get a kill, of course. So of course we're gonna force the lead detection with some leads, and yeah, he gets up the flash bomb. Cool. We're probably gonna spike leads on our end. Like, yeah, this is good. I'm just gonna keep doing that if I can. Okay, never mind, I cannot. I'm just gonna go for the flash bomb here. Gonna go for the farm. Gonna go for an extra farm as well. Gonna sell this. I won't want to have it going into region rainbows, which I assume he's gonna send. Me personally, I will, but up to him if he wants to die to those by going for Sabo and region farming. That's entirely his choice, and we're gonna entertain it by going for some camos, because I do think this is super, considering how he's been handling those rainbows. We're just gonna go for some camos here, and no, he does have ace. Wow, okay, well done, bro. I have super, and it's about time you stop playing. Is he actually gonna try to go late game? No shot. I just have super, bro. Why are you playing? Okay, I guess he does what he wants. Anyway, I'm just gonna go for my BIAs and a very boringly eco, and just go around. Okay, never mind, he surrenders. He realized at this point. Yeah, alright, see ya. Let's move on to the next game. I was expecting like round 30 late game, and it was going to be kind of stupid because of course ace doesn't allow super, but yeah, geez, let's move on. But yeah, I think you guys can see why like the constant threat of Helifarm Cobra is like such a problem, right? Is this actually King Boo? Oh my god, it is. Okay, well, this is a YouTuber. He has a YouTube channel himself. If you guys are interested in checking out King Boo, please do. He's a he's a homie, honestly, and he at least uploads more consistently than me. But yeah, up against King Boo here. Actually, I don't even know if that's his account. Is this his account? Yeah, I think it is. We're on Glacier Melt, so we're just gonna go Heliform Cobra, short map, obvious Heliform Cobra map. We're forced into it here, and yeah, the constant threat of Heliform Cobra forces people to run Ace, because they know me. They know that if I go Cobra and they go Super, they're dead, because I mean, Cobra beats Super hands down. It's not even a close matchup. At least Ace has some form of a fighting chance, which Super does not, right? But yeah, that's why everyone runs Ace on me, and then I can just run Super on them and outlast them in the late game, and they just end up surrendering. And it's kind of stupid, which is why things just work out for me in this arena, because I'm just good at Cobra, and that's what being good at Cobra allows you to do. Okay, he's going for bow. Granted, that's pretty questionable, but he is going for bow. I'm just going to go for the quad dots here, play it safe. We don't want to burn our boosts early. We want to play it safe here for sure. Because, yeah, of course he's going to try to eco at me and stuff, which I'm not up for. I'm just going to go for the quad dots, not ask myself many questions, go for the downdraft eventually, and then boost greens, and that's going to be about it, right? I'm just going to Bloon boost these in, and that's going to force defense on this side. And I'm going to tower boost myself. Make absolutely sure that we're okay to these greens. And then go for this, right? And there we go. We should be good. Yep. Okay, great. Early game is managed. We're going to go for some more blacks. And we're going to go for the Heli Micro. There we go. He's gotten up some more defense. He has Ace. All right. Both from Ace. That should be pretty easy to deal with. Okay. I'm just going to go for the facility here. There we go. And now that we've gotten that up, I can start going for some offensive pushed leads into some rainbows. We can Bloon boost here. It's okay. He's going to boost anyway. I know that much, but yeah, he does go down. All right. Of course, Glacier Melt being a short map, Ace just will never work. It never will. So yeah, GG's to King Boo. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here's Fage Lip, something like that. Run interchange. Okay, so this guy should very easily die to Heliform Cobra. You can pretty easily tell by the profile, because if they're good, they're going to have a profile like the opponent we saw earlier, right? That's the kind of guy that has a chance of beating us with Ace, but here he has negative prestige, so he's losing more than he's winning. He has a 58% win record. Come on, that's a bit low. He doesn't have high badges. He never got a top 100. He doesn't have a lot of medallions compared to some of the people that we saw earlier. That's how you can tell like the kind of person that dies to Heliform Cobra here. And obviously you're on Zen Garden, so it contributes even more. I don't even expect Cobra out of this guy, which is what you should be playing here. You should be going Heliform Cobra every single time if you want even a chance to win the game. But I doubt that he's going to be doing that because just off the profile, right? I don't expect this guy to have like godly micro, at least not enough micro to be able to rival with mine. So he actually is going Heli. Wow, he actually knows what he's doing. Okay, that's surprising. I would not have expected that at all. Props to you, bro. Props to you. You deserve respect for that. Okay, props to you. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. But yeah, he does Bloon boost here. Never mind, that's not so much of a thumbs up anymore. I'm just gonna go for the quad dots and leave it at that, because I mean he's gonna get it up himself around 4. I'm gonna go for the downdraft about now. There we go. And he does go for the quad dots. See, told you. He has Cobra himself. Okay, he actually knows what he's doing. Respect, bro. Respect. He actually knows that going Heliform Cobra is the only thing you can do on short maps if you want a chance to win. So respect to you, bro. You know what? Respect. Okay, he's turning to Heli Micro here, but yeah, this is my right side micro you're witnessing right now. Alright. I'm not even trying for it all that much, but yeah. Okay, he is Bloon boosting here. Please don't die here. Thank you. Okay, that was too close for comfort. Just gonna do this, and do this, and now we're good. Okay, that was scarier than it was supposed to be, but we pulled through. Zingarden has the shortest scent path in the game, by the way. That's why it's so scary. But yeah, he's dead here. See, like, people don't have time to react on this map. Oh, he actually isn't dead. Okay. I guess Apache clutches up nicely, right? But yeah, here he's unable to go for anything. I mean, he's gonna try to rush me, right? But I have too much money on my hands at this point in time. I'm just gonna make sure that this is the one I upgrade when he inevitably rushes. And yeah, I'm just gonna be boosting here, and there we go. That's it. It's the game. So yeah, G's to you, bro. I would have sent BFBs if he didn't surrender or like die from the rainbows. But yeah, G's to you. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, and here's the guy that we're gonna be playing for the last game of today's video. His name is Help My Clan Girl. Damn, that's funny. Okay. He has a very low amount of win-losses, which means that he has clean-stated pretty recently, considering that he has a lot of badges, so he cannot be having 18 games with that many badges. That's impossible. Even I cannot do that. So, yeah, okay, never mind, he just quits. Whatever, last game of the video, now, okay? Okay, here we are. So this is an ace player every single time. I know this guy already. He'll DC if I just go for super. So I don't know if I want to do that for the last game of the video. It would be pretty anticlimactic. You know what? Depends on the map we get. What I choose to go for. But yeah, this is going to be the last game of the video. So if you guys have enjoyed the video so far, you know what to do already. You can leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Of course, because, you know, these are the kinds of things that, like, people who are based do. People who are based, they go out of the way to press two simple buttons, which are the like and subscribe buttons. So, you know, I'm gonna go Ninja Sniper Super here. I could even go Ice if I wanted. I'm probably gonna go Ice instead, yeah. So it should go like... Okay, never mind, he skips. We are our Industrial Zone. Okay, so we're gonna be playing a Heliform Cobra game. Cool, love to see it. So... I think this guy could be running Heliform Ace, so I'm gonna go for an anti-stall spike. Usually I would go for free defense spikes, but I think going for an anti-stall one is not a bad idea. I do expect Heliform Ace as a possibility here. So yeah, it would definitely be more optimal to have the anti-stall going for us, right? Here I'm just gonna go for the Heli, and so does he. I do expect that much out of him, but the question is, does he have Cobra or does he have Ace, right? It's going to be the question that we're going to be answering in today's game. It looks like he's fine and defending there. I'm just going to be leaving him be. Yeah, he has good heli targeting. All right. Just going to go for this. Going to go for this. He does the same. Okay, he knows how to heli start for sure. I'm just going to go for a lot of blacks here. And he does the same, which is fair to do. I like that play because it does stack up under downdraft eventually. And it does cause some problems. I'm gonna be balloon boosting these even. Tower boost instantly, alright. Cool. I'm just gonna go for a heli micro here, and this is gonna be a heli micro off, I guess. We do have pretty similar micro, it appears. I'm not sure. Yeah, it does appear he has pretty similar heli micro to mine. Alright. Well, he did go for the facility later than me, so he probably doesn't have as good of heli micro as me. I'm gonna go for some Cobras here for sure. Okay, yeah, he's definitely running Ace, else he would have shown me the Cobra earlier. This is 100% Ace, so I'm gonna be needing to go for some early UMGs as soon as possible. Meanwhile, he's busy tryharding the heli micro, I guess. Going for some money. Okay, no money, he does have Ace. Okay. So this changes things. I'm gonna go for BFBs for sure. And he's gonna be going for the defend, alright. So I'm gonna need to go for as many BFBs as I possibly can, and he does die. Nice. Okay, that was actually a pretty good game since he went Cobra. I thought he had Ace the whole time, but turns out he went Cobra, and it actually was pretty interesting how he Cobra v Heli Cobra game. It actually was rather close. He probably was my best opponent in this entire video. So yeah, good game to you, buddy. Good game to you. That was pretty nice. Thanks for entertaining me for the last game of today's video. So if you guys have enjoyed this, you know what to do already. You can consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Those are 2 presses on the button, and they help my channel out so much to like get these kinds of videos out to more people. So if you do want to support me because you appreciated the content, if you made it this far, you probably appreciated it, right? That's the best way to do it. If you want to put in a bit more effort too, you can drop a comment down in the comment section down below. It also helps a lot. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video, I suppose. I mean, yeah, not much else to add. I hope you guys enjoyed it though. I'll be seeing you in the next one, and have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.